Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to the inaugural ceremony of Masters of Computer Application Batch 2024-26 at the K.T. Somaiya Institute of Management, Somaiya Vidyavihar University. It is an honor to have such distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, students, parents, all with us this morning as we embark on this new academic journey. Without further ado, let us commence our program. As we welcome a new batch of students with hopes and aspirations for a fruitful and rewarding career in the technical field of their choice, we too are looking forward to them as our partners in this journey of learning and growing. The MCA program began in 2006 and this is our fifth batch under Somaiya Vidyavihar University. The program blends classroom learning with industry-specific topics which are relevant for today's evolving business world. And we have a representative from the industry today who has very kindly accepted to grace the occasion and share his valuable insights and experience from the industry with us. For today we have Chief Guest with us, Kushal Mehta, Senior Vice President, Hiraji Software. Also alumni batch 1999. I guess by that time it was MCSA. Mr. Kushal Mehta, over 2 decades of experience in selling IT products and services. He has held diverse roles including software development, project management, account management, and global relationship management. Since 2011, he has been at the helm of Hiraji Software now, recognized among the top 20 emerging small cap companies in the industry and access management sector. As a professor at Somaiya Management, Mumbai, he teaches marketing of IT products, sales and distribution management, and B2B marketing. He has also improved important vocational education in the US and earned prestigious CSR award, including the Ralph Devine Award and recognition from the Nirmala Gates Foundation. Additionally, he served as a PTA president at Uttar Sangli Brothers School in 2017-18 and is also a motivational speaker. We request the Director of K.T. Somaiya Institute of Management, Dr. Raman Ramchandran, to welcome and felicitate our Chief Guest. Request the program director of LCA, Dr. Bharti, to address the session.
Good morning, everyone. So, I am Dr. Bharti Gupta, program director for MCA from on behalf of K.T. Somaiya Institute of Management. Welcome some distinguished guest, Mr. Kushal Mehta, our own alumni, 1999 class from Columbus, and director, Dr. and esteemed faculty, staff, parents, dear students, and our attendees. So it gives immense pleasure to welcome you all for this inauguration of this MCA batch 24-26 and executive course. Today marks the beginning of the journey that will not only expand our knowledge but also transform your perspectives, skills, approach to the around the world around you. And then our program MCA is designed to prepare new challenges for ever evolving global environment. We have a meticulous crafted curriculum combining of theoretical as well as practical, and that will ensure you that you can get a comprehensive understanding of subjects at hand, and future leaders will be equipped with a lot of knowledge and a lot of practical experiences, and will be the ability to think critically, solve the complex problems, and innovate in ways that develop progress and change. The faculty here is not just a group of educators but mentors, industry experts, thought leaders who are deeply committed courses. They bring wealth of experience and knowledge to you. And I encourage you to engage with them, ask questions, and then challenge them and learn all opportunities. As you embark on this academic journey, I urge to be a curious, open-minded, and a proactive person. And learning is a continuous process to everyone. And what you take away from this course will depend on the willingness to you explore and questions and then engaging with the course and then friends. So remember, this education receives here is just not about acquiring the facts and figures, about the developing about thinking ability and then work collaboratively and act ethically when you are doing your work. To the student, this is your this is your growth, and then push your boundaries and discover your potentials. So make the most out of it. And the faculty, I thank for your dedication and passion in guiding our students. Together we will create a wonderful environment of learning and progress and innovation. So we will cover topics such as course, our MCA course curriculum, placements, examination, code of conduct in our induction program in the classroom. And in closing, I wish all the very best to everyone for the course ahead. And may this journey be enriching and inspiring and transformative to one another.
Thank you, ma'am. May we now request Dr. Jaya Iyer, Area Chairperson, Data Science and Technology, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. It's indeed a pleasure and privilege for me to welcome our chief guest, our director, Dr. Raman Ramachandran, and MCA Program Director, Bharti. On behalf of Data Science and Technology, I extend a warm welcome to our dynamic MCA student along with their parents. It's an immense pleasure to stand before on this momentous occasion, the MCA inauguration. Today marked the beginning of a journey filled with possibilities, challenges, and growth. As we embark on this academic journey, remember that the field of computer application is at forefront of innovation and transformation. You are entering in the domain where your skills will shape the future of technology along with influencing industry with and drive progress. Throughout this program, you will dive deep into complex algorithms, explore cutting-edge technologies, as well as develop real-time problem solutions. You should embrace the challenges with enthusiasm and problem-solving mindset. The road ahead may be demanding with sheer excellence, perseverance, and creativity that you will truly excel. Remember that learning is not confined to textbooks and lectures. Engage actively with your peers. Seek out new experience and most importantly, remain curious. The knowledge and skill you gain here not only equip you for professional success but also empower you to make meaningful contribution to the society. As you move forward, keep in mind the values of integrity, collaboration and innovation. This will be your guiding principle as you navigate through your studies and future careers. I have no doubt that each one of you have the potential to achieve remarkable things. The faculty, staff and entire institution are here to support and guide you throughout each and every step of the way. Make the most of the opportunity that come your way and strive a life, leave positive impact whatever you go. Welcome to the world of endless possibilities and boundless potential. I wish you all the best in your studies and future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have the honor of hearing from our esteemed director, Dr. Raman Ramachandran. Under your leadership, the institute has reached new heights, and we are keen to hear your vision for the future. May we request, sir.
Thank you. First, let me start by congratulating and welcoming all the students of the batch of 24-26 MCA, and also welcoming our chief guest, who is a former student of this institute, Dr. Mehta. It's always great to have alumni back here, and we have got only about 40,000 of them all around the world, and they carry the beacon of the institute and really make us proud, like he has made us really proud today by being an entrepreneur, runs a company of his own. You'll hear more about him, and you'll also hear more from him in a short period of time. So I wanted to actually give you, when you come into an institution, it is also very important to know where did this institution come from? What is the legacy of this institution? Because that needs to inspire you, that should guide you, and that should also tell you why we do certain things the way we do. Why we have certain values that we say are not compromisable in this place. This institution today, we are all here thanks to Karamchi Bai, as we call it. He started as an entrepreneur way before India's independence in the 90s when he came from the Kutch region to Mumbai. Tried his hand at various businesses and he failed multiple times. And finally, through fortunate circumstances, he got into a couple of, he had a couple of friends who actually suggested that he get into the sugar trading business. And in the 90s, 20s, he got into the sugar trading business and actually succeeded. And of course, as a great entrepreneur, he backward integrated, built sugar mills, etc. At one time, he was actually called as the sugar king of India. And the prices for sugar across India were set by him. Now, this man also had impeccable principles. He had impeccable values. And one story, and in fact, one of the books that we give to all our visitors and special visitors is his biography. So as you read that biography, you will see a lot of stories in that which really tell you about the tremendous value with which he led his life. He was a Gandhian, he was a freedom fighter. One of the stories is in the early days when he was a sugar trader, he would actually walk from village to village to have contact with merchants. And now we are talking not today, we are talking in 1920s and 30s where there were no buses, there were no trains also, so he literally had to walk. And his target, and those of you who have been in sales, you know the area coverage plan. You have a set number of dealers and distributors that you need to meet. He had an area coverage plan which said he has to be in 3 villages every day, right? And then meet the merchant in that village and make a contract in that village. So he would go, and one fine day he was there, he went to the first village, he made a contract for sugar, and then he moved to the second village, and he was in the second village by about lunchtime, and then he discussed with the merchant, and the merchant said, Karamchi Bai, probably you're not aware that sugar prices have fallen. They have fallen by about 15%. So Karamchi Bai said, that's fine, if I trust your word, and he made a contract. And then the merchant said, look, it's almost 1 o'clock, why don't you have lunch? Then you can rest, and then I know that you move on to the third village. But Karamchi Bai said, no, I have actually contracted the previous village at a 15% higher price, so I need to go back to that village and reduce the price and renegotiate that. So this tells you the value of the individual and why this person eventually became what he was. And he had that vision when he became a rich person to say that the thing that the country most needs is educational institution, because he believed that knowledge alone liberates. So he took all the money, converted that into a trust, and created educational spaces like what we have today. In the middle of Mumbai, we are sitting in a 55-acre land, which as you can see is green. It's got tremendous facilities, and not far from here is another 70 acres. This is called Somya Vidya Vihar. We have an engineering college, business school, then we have an Institute of Design, Institute of Dharma Studies. 20 minutes from here is Ayur Vihar, which is all about medical sciences. There is a medical school, there is a hospital, there is a physiotherapy college, there is a Ayurveda college. So when you walk in every day and you will see the statue of Karamchi Bai, one with a hand and another sitting on it as you walk in, please remember that we are, first is be grateful to this individual who had the vision to really create wealth and invest that wealth into creating spaces like this where we can all become better, by studying and also when we So that's a legacy. Now you are also in KJ Somaiya Institute of Management. You are part of this management institute, which is 44 years old. So one of the oldest business schools. We are the oldest institution in this ecosystem. The engineering school actually came up 1 year after the business school was started. We are ASESB accredited institute, which is one of the only about 6% of the institute globally are accredited by ASESB. We are in the top 10 business schools in India as ranked by NIRF. And we have about 90 faculty, including data science, which is about 16, 20 extremely state-of-the-art facilities. I think you will probably see today some of the computer labs that we have. And we have about, in addition to all of you, who are about 60 of you here to join this MCA, you have your previous, your seniors who are about 65, 70. In addition, you have a business school, which is also part of this ecosystem, and there you have another 1,000 or so. So one of the biggest advantage that you have is this peer group that you are studying with. And so please take time to really get to know them, right? Create those connections, because I can tell you that that is one most important asset that you can carry from this place, which is the connections that you make, right? Because later on, these connections will be of tremendous value. And of course, you have some excellent faculty here. So as both of them pointed out, please feel free to challenge the faculty, because we also have a purpose statement, and you can read that there as you go. We call that as transforming together. And we say that we enable the transformation journeys of individuals into value-based and purpose-driven leaders who build a better world. Leaders like our alumni here who are creating a better world by the kind of entrepreneurship that we have shown. This is very important to remember, because when you start in any educational institution, many people think that MBA, MCA degree, oh yeah, my life is done. But please remember, when you walk in here, it is the beginning of a transformational journey. It is not the beginning and end of an event. It is just the beginning of a transformational journey. We will provide you a lot of opportunity to try and transform yourself, leverage that. And for you, students of MCA, this is even more important, because the landscape in which we live today as young people going into the market world, we are in one of the most evolving landscapes that we have ever been in the history of this world. Right? There is a recent World Economic Report which says that 44% of the jobs that are there today will either not exist or will change. I'm sure our chief guest, who knows this domain much better than I do, will tell you about it. So if that is the case, what is the one thing that you can take away from here? The one thing that you can take away from here is the ability to learn. Because if you don't learn continuously, right, you will cease to exist very soon. So in the next 2 years when you are here, it is not about learning a formula, it is not about learning that code, it is about learning to learn. Right? How do you continuously learn? How do you create that passion to learn? How do you become more curious so that you keep asking questions and not take anything that is written in a book for granted? So those are the qualities that I would like you to really imbibe in the next 2 years. And create a strong foundation, because one is learning, but create those foundational principles which will never change. I'm sure in the computer science there are foundations. I'm not an expert, but understand those foundational concepts and principles, and combined with that, your ability to learn will be the key to your success in your career. And of course, you will have a lot of opportunity to collaborate and network. Network I already talked about. Collaboration is a more important topic. Collaboration doesn't come easy to us Indians, because right from KG we are taught to compete. Right? The first thing your mother asks you after the exam is, what is your rank? If you come second, why did you come first? It means you're constantly competing. When you're constantly competing, you lose your ability to collaborate. Because to collaborate, You have to put away your ego a little bit. You need to know what you are good at, what the other person is good at. How do I leverage the other person's capabilities so that I can contribute to the bigger cause of the organization that you work for. So here you will have immense opportunity to learn how to collaborate, put aside, be self-aware what you are good at, right? And recognize the goodness and the strength of the others so that together you can create something better. The last but not the least is the ability to be resilient. And it is going to be again extremely important as you get out into the work world and as you get into life, because the economic, World Economic Report said 44% of the jobs will change or will cease to exist, which means many of you will have critical kind of issues as we go in your career. Now, the ability to be resilient, the ability not to let, not to kind of succumb to the failure, but to be able to stand up and say, I will continue to do what I am doing, is going to again set you apart from the others in the world. So with that, I want to congratulate all of you, wish you all the very best, and enjoy the time, learn, and as I said, create all these wonderful connections with your own classmates, your seniors from the other programs at the university and institute. More importantly, really take advantage of this beautiful campus and the infrastructure, the sporting facilities that we have. Whenever you come and breathe harder, because this is where you get clean air, and you go outside, you don't necessarily get. So with that, thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in our campus for the next 2 years.
Thank you so much, sir, for the motivation and insights. May we now request our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Kaushal Mehta, to address the body.
It's always a pleasure. First of all, thank you for inviting me this evening. It's always good to be back in the college. It's good to get the same desk that you're sitting on the other side. Look at the faces, the new faces, the new generation that is here. Before coming here, I was told yesterday that to come here. So I was going through a lot of thought process while I was traveling to this place. What do I want to tell everyone? I used to give lectures here. I used to be visiting faculty in this college as well. I've taught in this college for close to 10 years as well. So while coming into this institute, a lot of emotions were going through my mind. I said, what is the one thing that I want to tell? To me, IT is India tomorrow. The future of India, the future of our story lies in IT. If you see the last 20 years, you would have made remarkable progress in many fields, but there is none that can match the progress that we have done. We were called a country of snake charmers. Today we are a country of IT professionals worldwide. So IT, if you have chosen this career of IT, I am sure this is the future that I am seeing. And one thing that, one area, one topic that is very close to my heart is Bharat 2047. In the next 25 years, we will complete 100 years of our life. What do we want to see India in the next 25 years? It's going to be defined by this generation. This generation has to work hard, has to prove, has to deliver what India has to be in the next 25 years. There is a deep vision that's there at the leadership level. They call it Viksit Bharat. And the whole idea is to regain our original status of prayer that happened this morning connects us to the culture of this country. Right? History is very important because we came from a civilization that taught the world. Today, after 1,000 years of slavery and foreign rule, we lost our mojo. We lost our self-confidence. We say we are real blacks. We deserve to be there again. And this generation has to contribute. IT is a medium which is one of the mediums that is going to take us there. You are the future of India. Look at, all these distinguished guests talking about, the future, what Institute offers to you, what the great opportunities, what we expect from you, and all that. But for me, I expect to make the parents proud, to make this country, and lead a future for the next generation to say India is the way. This 25 years are going to be the most defining moment of this country. There are a lot of things that are happening in this country. And obviously there are a lot of things that are happening in the world. I see this 25 years coming 25 years as the most defining moment for this country. There are a lot of opportunities for you to prove yourself. The world is an open stage for all of us to perform, and we have to compete very hard. So if you take this course as a platform to build yourself and then deliver, that's something that I am looking forward to this generation of youngsters who can really make a difference and help us reach the goal that we all wish to see. I don't know where we'll be in the next 25 years, whether we'll be there or not, but I wish that in the next 25 years we regain our position as a global, not to rule the world, not to say that we are expansionist by nature or we want to be expansionist, but get our original character back, original form back, original status back, and that's my only message to all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. We are sure our students have some questions for you. I request students to ask the questions or what is your comment. Please feel free to ask us. To any of the
Thank you so much for your wise words. Really appreciate and respect your perspectives. Just had one question. Since AI came into the picture, it has been there since a very long time, but it has become a very trendy topic since the recent few years. And a very important topic that comes amongst the IT employees is employment issues. So what is your perspective towards that, employment issues for IT employees?
Employment is going to be the most important thing, and I think the defining part of you joining a course. Everybody comes here to the institute to look for a job, right? I call these institutes as job vending machines. Everybody comes here to come in, do a course, take a certificate, and look for a job. Whereas the way I look at it is very different. I look at it in a way that, can I create job? This country has 140 crore Indians. Do you think there are enough jobs for everybody? There will be enough jobs, never. I come from, I am an entrepreneur now. Since last 14 years I've left the job and I'm doing my own business. I create jobs, right? So I always thought that I don't want somebody, I don't want to beg for a job, I don't want to struggle for a job, I don't want to, go out and seek a job. People should come and hire me. Right? People should come and say, I want this guy. Right? First of all, that is my perspective to job. And second thing, I would prefer that somebody comes out from this institute and becomes an entrepreneur and focus on creating jobs. Then coming to the next question of AI. How does AI come in and all of this? There are enough technical tools on the YouTube to tell you what AI is and what AI is going to be. You know, Elon Musk is there. A lot of people who are more knowledgeable, 100 times more knowledgeable than me talk about AI. So I'm not the right guy for AI. But I'm only interested in, I'm only trying to tell you that don't look at this institute as a job vending machine. Okay, sir, मेरे को job नहीं मिला, मेरे को job दिलाओ. Don't beg for it. Create your own value. Somebody comes and says, I want to have this value. Right? This platform is there to enable you to do that. The rest is all up to you. Thank you.
Can I give an education perspective? So thank you for the wonderful question. So AI and then education, it's going together working. Because no, so nowadays for you people, when you complete your MCA, enter into the industry, so AI is everywhere. Now already all tools are integrated with AI. So there is a huge competition for you to in a competition place where you have to prove yourself that using in AI, how can you proceed? Okay, so along with an MCA course, you have to learn ChatGPT answer what it throws and then what you are supposed to write. That is also part of everybody's life when you are learning here. And at the same time, so for your question, so when your AI can take away the low level category, jobs, not the middle level and high level jobs. So their brain works. So you have to work.
Any other questions from the audience, parents, or my colleagues? Request Professor Bharati to propose vote of thanks.
Yeah, it's time to say thank you to everyone. Before that, I want to say a little bit about our chief guest today. So Kaushal Mehta already be explained by the Professor Sudarshan what about him and then his part our own alumni. So we have a wonderful more than 15,000 alumni based institute. And so they are in all sectors. Okay, if they run the course like MMS or PGDM or MCSA, MCA, also in IT. So you learn something and you may be in a different category, different sector of business. And that shows that what Kaushal Mehta is today. So he's undergrad chemical engineer, done MMS from our institute. So and he worked with TCS and IBM in US. And come back and started his own venture, Irajay Systems of Waste, and he's our recruiter too. So, since I joined this institute in 2010, so from 2012 our students are here the Irajay System. Till we have a Tulika, your alumni, she is still with the Kaushal Mehta, and we have one more alumni, Amay Kuntekar, he is maybe 17-18 pass out, I think so. She is also a student still with the Irajay System. So this is what we have a rapport with the industry, with the institute. And wherever our students are in the industry, they are still there. For example, maybe in Namora, they are still in Namora. General Mills, nobody is giving the General Mills once they join to the institute. That is what we have. We can find a small KJCP in General Mills, a small KJCP in the BNP Paribas. So we have wonderful recruiters, and we have I can say we have a potential recruiters, and we have a KJCP as a platform for them to pick up every year. And so this is and one more point. I can say thanks to the all parents. This is a formal invitation. So when your child is here for a master's, you will come here, and then after 2 years, maybe next August, September, again you will call back for their conversation. So now it's time to say thank you, Lord. As we come to the end of the program, so I thank great honor to privilege to deliver a vote of thanks here. This is an event marks as a beginning for transformative journey for all the students, for the new MCA students, and it has been a memorable start indeed. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Kaushal Mehta, accepting our invitation really short in 5 to 10 minutes. Yesterday we have landed up with some problem and he helped out and he came here as a chief guest today. And thank you so much. And I thank our respected director Dr. Raman Ramachandran sir for unconditional support. Thank you so much. And a special thanks to my induction committee and the faculty members for a tireless efforts for organizing this program. And our new MCS students, welcome to the family. You are now part of this vibrant Somaya family now. You can say Somaya is my college. And we are excited to see how you will be contribute to it. And thank you for choosing our institution for pursuing your MCA course. I take this opportunity to thank all the parents who are present here and appreciate your involvement of your children and embarking to the new academic journey. I would also extend my gratitude to administrative staff. They are nothing but behind the scenes. So tireless efforts till yesterday 10 o'clock till they were here. And I thank to the efficiency and the commitment they have with the KJC. Lastly, a big thank you to everyone who contributed to this event. Contribution and deeply appreciated. And thank you once again. Let's look forward successful, enriching academic year ahead.